You good? Yeah, I still want some more sleep, but it's cool. Shit, gotta get done. Yeah. So my unis are white because Georgia Tech is like the Cowboys and shit. Their home is their way and their away is their home type shit. So I'm white right now. You black, right? Yeah. Uh-huh. Making sure. Listen, I told you we on Lucas shit.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a
Oh, it's raining. I don't know.
and that is
Instead of 40, it might be 30.
when you
It's
go
raining.
on the road and this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a
They raised your team to the 94. It's crazy.
Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaVell Edwards Stadium in
That
Provo, Utah.
shit said
As we'll
94.
see the national champions from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Yellow Jackets about to kick it away and get this season started. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
94 off of 90. That's crazy.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Cody.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him.
No, sir.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Sends it back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield.
Come on, don't do that. Yeah, I know that was house call. I respect it. Respect it. I respect it. Already? I respect it.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied with stopping there.
No, they have tremendous leadership, and this coaching staff, too. That was the
group
one
of seniors
priority
isn't
now,
satisfied with
fighting
stopping them.
complacency, staying hungry to try and chase another title, David.
And it's hard to do it, but you got new pieces and new places and new faces, which is awesome. So it's a lot of guys that haven't won that championship that want to fight for it, that are hungry, and now you mix them with some guys that have also won. It's a good recipe.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. And he found plenty of running room before the defense able to get him down. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on
that hurdle be working like shit this year.
From the 21. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep.
That was bad throw. That's a deep. That was a bad throw.
Well, we know these are slick conditions
that was
today
bad
in this game. Wide
that was on
receiver just
38.
didn't seem to really get a
I
good
remember
grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick
Hard
right
kick.
away. There was
I like
bit
it.
of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs 1st down. The defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To the air on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his ball
and
wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. BYU will bring the punt team on the field.
Waking up some rest.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Get it together. Don't worry. Oh. Hell of a tackle, sir. Hell of a tackle. If they don't make that tackle, the first one they gave me a book tackle. If they don't make that, I'm adios.
They had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense.
They ain't even let me animate. They ain't even let me. I had all that time. They ain't even let me animate.
Quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Davis will throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets
they like it, I love it.
Coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
A strike downfield.
They like it. I love it.
Enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, breaks into the open. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
That's Baby Sonic. That's Baby Sonic right there.
Just had a caravan of blockers to take him into
so I tell you, that's Baby Sonic.
There's not very many times in home Reese where I'm going to say that everybody watching on
I tell you,
could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
Which one?
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
Oh, yeah. They didn't let me animate. If they would have gave you the pick, I would have been like, I understand. Because they didn't let me animate.
He's going to take a chance from midway in this
good spin.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Yeah, join the party.
And a hard position to
it ain't nice, is it? Join the party.
At this level, you cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't. And they don't miss that very often. I mean, those are the throws that usually say big plays on. Receiver gets a step, gets open. That's not one that they usually miss.
And the pass
what they call it?
Complete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Hey, chill with the bullshit. Chill with the bullshit. So I think he ran right up. Chill with the bullshit.
These guys can get back in the game as
Stop
we
it.
open the second
So
quarter.
chill with the bullshit.
So first down here as they go back to work.
All right, man.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. And the offense will take the penalty.
Too much of that moshi-woshi. Too much of that moshi-woshi.
A first down for the offense. Takes this handoff and headed to the right.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by
Let's
the
go.
quarterback when you run these RPOs.
Took them up. Let's go. He slipped. It's raining. Yeah. Tell him he's on the right cleats. It's raining.
Then I'll throw the football.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield.
Hey. Since when you don't throw all drag routes, what's happening right now? All right. Now I gotta change my game plan a little bit. All right.
He actually attacked
I
the
do.
football.
Clearly I do.
For young receivers out there watching.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Let's go.
It's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped.
Let's go.
Getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What
We like Jared Goff.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Got the first down and more.
He said fast, motherfucker.
For 6, they'll get him down at the 1-yard line. He's now up to 70 yards rushing.
The whole time he like 97 speed, 98.
Impression in the opener. Makes the grab.
You took him out of position. You took him out of position. Go look at the replay real fast. You took him out of position. Oh, okay, yeah. I feel you. That should be, yeah. I hate that shit sometimes.
They're firing on all cylinders. Defense doing their job as well.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. I was wondering because I'm like, you took him out of position. You was on the route, and then like he moved for a second. I was like, bet.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He's looking to throw on third.
Let's go.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and
what
short
you
on the
gonna do?
side of the field.
That's what I like.
Quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Making side adjustments here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll get rid of it.
Why the fuck? Oh, you possession catch just to be safe. I got you. I got you. No, I got you. Yeah. I had to think of. I'm like, huh?
The last few years, it extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell
No,
us
no,
what to
I
do.
got
But, maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about.
You'll take this every time.
I thought about it. I'm like, did he just? And then, yeah, it dawned on me. Like, yeah.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Buying some time. Finds a man by himself. Boy,
He's so wide open. That's on me.
Go. Gets it down to the 37.
And as soon as the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Open space at the 25.
Good read.
He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patters. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some 1st downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
Big pickup on the ground.
Totally shit out that rock right now, ain't it? What was that?
1st down. And the Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback may change this route. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Fires to the wideout. He makes a grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. That friend.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They let him out the sack.
Not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just
They let him
haven't
out the
seen it
sack,
pass
too.
on
That's
it.
great.
That was a really good
I
example
respect
of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
After the incompletion, will they try it again here on 3rd and goal? We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? Trying to punch it in. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the three. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. Had to settle for the field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Pitt looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up 14 over West Virginia. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Davis looking to pass. Pressure coming. Looking to take a shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only
Great coverage.
to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient.
Nah, for sure.
In the
They
final
still got to
2
make the
minutes.
play, though.
Leaves it with the running back. Bring it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. BYU lines up quickly. Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll move the wide receiver. He wants to change this route. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He caught it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
Who should it?
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Yankee Blue! 42 Spider! 4-2 Spider!
They'll go to the air. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU!
And earlier this offense had to settle for 3. Nice job finishing the half, punching it in the end zone, cutting into this lead, and gaining the momentum in the football game.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. One more snap coming before halftime. The give to the lone running back. Got the first down. Looking for more. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
Fucking let him lay. Well, how fun we see him fucking dead body here every day.
Connors in our halftime update. BYU will try to boot it deep to start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Thank you, Yoder.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Slips a tackle. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. If it works. They tried to follow up the big run with a pass and didn't work out for them.
Now, how about a good job by the defense? You know, sometimes when you give up runs, you get more aggressive. You want to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage, and you want to overreact. The defense stayed calm, stayed true, came up with a big sack the next play.
It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Davis will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Almost.
I'm trying to look at the replay.
That could have been, but they still force a fourth down.
I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their one-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here. Let your defense play and try to get it back to you without.
I can't pause. I just try to look at the replay. They said I can't pause. I got you.
Boy, if they don't convert this one down, there will be questions to be answered. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on fourth down. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the ground with the back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
The Cougars are facing 3rd and inches. Quarterback making checks. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quickly complete.
Wow.
And BYU will get the first down. Offense lining up quickly.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Thank you, Transcript.
Turn quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's
so on my stream, say you.
double
All
coverage,
good.
man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Spits it out to the back. He's got his man.
Doesn't
quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Fourth down.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the tight end. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
They're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side.
And quarterback receiver is the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route.
Okay.
Easy pitch, easy catch.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
A little screen to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. BYU right back to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's
somebody just got hurt.
our game
You see? The last play was like somebody just got hurt. Yeah.
And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left.
Let's go, Wolf.
Picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Let's go, Wolf.
He'll be stopped, but not before
Thank you.
getting the football and picking up big yardage on the
Told you.
return. What a play there.
Yeah, you saw it.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Finds his way for 3 after the 33.
Yeah, whoever 87 is, you know,
The defense
that's
just
your
did
guy.
their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense might bring the house here. Davis looking to pass. A little release to the back. And the defense
Was a good
goes
tackle.
firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it
Wide
out of
open.
bounds.
I respect it.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. Into the secondary. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
The animation.
Away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
So I was throwing the comeback route and I threw it fast. I don't know why they made you do that.
Confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12.
Nah, I agree.
Oklahoma State is ahead early in Stillwater, but that's not exactly Barry Sanders or Thurman Thomas out there. This game is a long way from over. They're up by a field goal over.
He said, you know I'm going to use that. Go ahead.
I
got you.
Or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
No, all jokes aside.
Update on that one.
Yeah,
Kevin, let us
the
know when it
animation
goes
was crazy.
final.
Nah, I'm being serious. The animation was crazy. I don't know what the animation was. The animation was crazy.
26. BYU lines up quickly.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays here in the 4th quarter.
What playbook is this?
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great
What playbook
size,
you
and
use?
because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Working that left side now.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big plays.
The inside handoff. Looks as if BYU will have a first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something in.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so
Yeah,
throw it out of bounds.
that's what I was saying earlier. First of all, I didn't know they were going to let your team do.
And the Cougars line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete.
Great
on
defense.
third down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding
I know.
it could be a running
You still trying to make
situation,
something happen.
but still
I know
playing
what you mean.
disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his
I didn't even know you
concentration
saw
and
him.
didn't look it all the way in.
Like,
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
it was just that wild play. I got you.
They'll move the tight end. Davis will throw. Oh, they're after him. Hit as he throws. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. 3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
This is frustrating.
Davis, we just not familiar with each other yet.
By 2 scores.
Cool.
is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
Good, solid run.
Not familiar with each other yet, Davis.
33-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
There he goes. Gets it to the 42-yard
I
line,
hear you.
and that's a first down.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Here's the
I told you, I had two plays that didn't let me animate, bro.
Wedge it back
One,
to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
no. But then the play where you picked it over when I threw the deep route to my tight end's like an 88 speed. No. That's not what I'm talking about. The throw was fine. The throw was fine. They didn't let me animate either. Like when you saw it, you jumped, I didn't. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like my plays were not animated. Like they didn't like take me out of position or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. Like your play took you out of position of attack. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, yeah, they took you out of position of attack. That still would have made it. That still would have made it 14-10. Yeah.
Third and long from the
Nah, I know what you're saying. I'm just letting you know I know what you're saying. I'm just saying animating is not. Yeah, I'm just saying not animating is bad too though.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right on the money. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
The Wolf, yeah. I know you're talking about.
Because
Yeah.
offensively, you had to do something with the football, make a play. You fumble the ball.
Yeah, my quarterback not assing me, and maybe I'm being too risky.
Ball game over.
Hand off from the shotgun.
And that
Could be
really
I'm being
didn't
too
go
risky.
anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough.
I just got to get used to playing with him.
To get on those defensive linemen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your only problem is if one of your starters get hurt.
Falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Single back formation, and they give it to him.
Your only problem is if one of your starters get hurt. You sure? Is 87 a tight end?
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Is your 87 is a tight end, right?
If you're running, so nice job by this offense.
Okay, so when he went out, they put a lineman in.
And creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Okay, but you're saying even though he's a lineman, he's just better at tight end than your freshman.
Toss to the left. Breaks into the open.
Okay.
And he rolls into
Okay.
the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it?
That's what I'm saying. If one of your starters get hurt, then like you'll see like a drop off because all of your starters are like that, bro.
Right down the middle.
Like all of your starters, because they're juniors and seniors, most of them are like 89s, 90s. Most of them are like 89s and 90s.
And
All your starters are like that.
This one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
I'm just telling you facts, bro. Your starters are like that, bro.
Well, you don't see this very often. So much for fighting until the bitter end as they'll take the unvictory formation.
Outside of one play, good game, Brody. You good, bro. I understand. I ain't gonna argue with you. You good.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time.